What is up, Nuggets? It's your boy, Killer Pizza, here with a brand new video for you rascals and rapscallions out there. I'm loving October. I hope you guys are too. It's officially spooky season, the month of Halloween. I hope everybody's been watching some good horror flicks, having a good time. I absolutely love this time of year. I love the weather in general, but, I'm from Michigan, so at the same time, I also can hate the weather in October because it gets cold way sooner than it should. But I think the thing I love the most about the month of October is so many of you guys just love watching horror flicks, even down to the most casual horror movie fan. And if you're watching this video, you know we love horror all year round. But it's pretty fun for people that might not be into it as normally to kind of get into the horror feel, especially when people want to start talking horror flicks for 1 month of the year. But that's what we do every week on this channel. Every Sunday at noon, we talk horror flicks. And I've been trying to amp up like my content for the month of October. And I was just kind of thinking of videos to make. And I thought of my favorite subgenre of horror. Slashers, followed by zombie flicks. But slashers are probably my absolute favorite. I thought about this last night when watching Hellraiser, where it's like, okay, you get brought into this dimension, or like, say, Nightmare on Elm Street, like, where do you go from that? Or Stranger Things, for a more recent reference, or It. There's tons of movies like this, where it's like, you're caught in this dream, or this whimsical kind of like aura. How do you fight back? I think that's why I like slasher movies, because if somebody broke into your house tonight, I hope they don't, but if they do, you could always just punch them right in the nose. And if they're the toughest guy around or the biggest wimp, they're going to flinch, they're going to move. There's a fight back. I think that's why I love slashers so much. And with that being said, I thought, let's make a video, top 5 most underrated slasher flicks that I think you guys should check out. Now, I'm not going to try to give too many spoilers away, but I've been known to be a bit long-winded on this channel, believe it or not. So let's just get right into it. First one, April Fool's Day. Now, I got to give a heads up on this one. I highly suggest picking it up, but this comes through Scream Factory, a collector's edition with the slip. I was never much of a slip guy, but just so you guys know, if you order through Scream Factory, you have to get it within the first 3 months to get the slip cover, if you're interested in that, because these bad boys go for a lot. But with that being said, the Shocktober sale on shoutfactory.com is still going all the way through Sunday night. So you have, 10, 12 hours to pick this up for, I think, $9. Everything's half off. Highly suggest picking this up if you can't find it streaming. This movie rules. I can't give too much detail about what it's really about without giving away the ending. It's called April Fool's Day. It's a slasher movie that takes place where all these young teens go to this rich kid's like cabin on like this island and party, and one by one they get picked off. It's just like really good 1986 mid-80s slasher goodness. It's got Biff from Back to the Future. I think that's supposed to be him. Cool artwork, by the way. But yeah, without giving too much away, this is a really fun one. One I grew up watching all the time with my sister. It was always like one in the video stores. We always grabbed this one. Next, we have a film my buddy Levi Blue was just talking about, Slumber Party Massacre. Now I have the Steelbook right here, and I also have the Blu-ray, both from Scream Factory. This movie fucking rules. It's pretty much just about the psychopath that escapes from like a mental institution and starts stalking these girls that are having a slumber party. It runs 75 minutes. It's not long, an hour and 15 minutes. It flies right by. It's got the right amount of humor. Not the most graphic, but fun kills. And it's very suspenseful, very fun. I would highly suggest this to anybody. I think out of everything I'm going to show you guys, this is probably the most underrated slasher film. And this standard edition right here, I'm pretty sure this goes for under $10 on Amazon. So you have literally no excuse. Pick them up. Or else. Now, I think I did a review about this. It's weird to think about. I've been doing this channel for almost 4 years, where I forget what I've reviewed, but this is definitely like more of the comedy horror. Final Girls. It's got Adam Devine from Workaholics, which was like a fun gateway or bridge to this film. Tons of awards this thing's won, and I can't even believe how good this was, because honestly, like, the cover art sucks ass. This looks like it's just going to be like a straight to DVD shitty horror movie, but this movie has so much heart, so much charm to it. It's so fucking good. It's pretty much about this girl right here. Her mom was like in a major horror movie like a Friday the 13th back in the day, then she died. So it's like hard for her to watch this movie. And then during like the anniversary of the film, her boyfriend like baits her to come to the premiere for other reasons, just to kind of exploit her, you know, as like a celebrity. And then when she leaves like pissed off or whatever, and her friends go with her, like somehow the screen splits and they go into the movie. So it takes these modern kids and take them back to like a 1980s slasher. Like it's pretty much Friday the 13th. And the girl meets her mom in the movie itself, but the mom doesn't know that that's her daughter because she's just a character in the movie. So that's where like this layer of like she doesn't want her mom to die and be the final girl, which she becomes the final girl. And it just has all the cliches and everything. This is just absolutely fun. A lot of these movies I say like throw it on at a party, you'll have a lot of fun, you know, you don't have to pay much attention. This is one of them, it could be, but I think if you're a real horror fan, I suggest putting this on like by yourself, because this will get you in your feels, like because it has the nostalgia and a surprising amount of story and charm. I love this movie. Let's see. Speaking of my boy Levi Blue, a legend of independent wrestling in Michigan, this is one he was talking about the other day as well. Intruder. Now this is one of my very favorites, right up there with Slumber Party Massacre. This is directed by Sam Raimi. It's got his brother Ted, I believe, in there. It's got a little cameo by Bruce Campbell at the end. Maybe it's because I'm from Michigan. Maybe it's because I used to work in a grocery store when I was like 19, 20 years old. But this is a slasher that takes place, and I work second shift for that matter at the job I work now. So this is where a slasher breaks into a grocery store during second shift where they're night stalking and just kills everybody in Michigan. And these kills are absolutely amazing. This doesn't have like the best story, which what slasher is gonna have the best story? What is this, fucking Citizen Kane or some shit? I say that all the time, man. Like, what do you expect with some of these movies? But anyways, all the characters are fun, all the characters are likable. It's funny, doesn't go too far with it. These kills alone are absolutely brutal. There's a scene where this guy gets his fucking head put through the saw like in the meat room, but like horizontally. Or no, right at the teeth. He gets cut off right here. Oh, there's chunks of meat flying. Gore isn't for everybody. It's not like body horror level gore, but this is definitely worth checking out. And the very last one I have is Killer Party. Now this is a very fun one through Scream Factory. Most of these you can get through the Shocktober sale, so jump on this shit. This is just fun. It pretty much comes off as like a raunchy teen comedy where these three teens are trying to get in this fraternity that they're constantly turned down from, and by the time they make it to this party, like a spirit of like a ghost that got killed like in an accident during like initiation for this like fraternity or like whatever the fuck they're called, comes back and starts killing everybody. But I put this up here just for like how enjoyable this film is, because I love horror films, but I love comedies too. Like I own so many comedies, and I like a lot of my horror to have comedy. That was like a gripe I had about the new Hellraiser. I was like, I get it's like serious content, and I respect it for what it was of not giving any laughs, but sometimes you need a little humor. Like say right now, I'm in a horror movie. This is how it starts. I'm reviewing fucking movies like an asshole. I'm not going to be here like, oh my god, I'm so scared, I'm so scared. No, the guy's going to bust through the door and kill my ass, and then I'm gonna, oh no, don't do it. So I think like when people aren't being a little funny, I think it comes off as like fake or like contrived in a sense. I think there should always be a level, and maybe I'm mixing up like comedy with like humility of just like how people talk when they're humble and just like in conversation. But I digress. The biggest reason I love this film though, besides the fact that it comes off just like a raunchy teen comedy for the first arguably 2 acts, I love all of these girls in here, all 3 of them, the 3 lead girls. I absolutely love Phoebe. Oh, I got a crush on her in this movie. So if you want to see who I'm digging, watch this one. I love this film. So much fun. Yeah. And I don't know how to wrap this up. I just think like I'm not an expert on any of this stuff. And a lot of times when I put like review on these videos I make, I laugh my ass off sometimes. I'm like, I'm not even reviewing this shit. I'm just some fucking asshole who's just like rambling on about what I like and what I don't like. And I don't even review movies that I dislike because I think that's just kind of like, I don't know. I'll leave the negative shit to other people. Don't get me wrong. I shit all over Halloween Kills. And I might shit all over Halloween Ends in a week. So I'll meet you guys up then. But I just think if I want some shit like that, I'll watch like a drama, like something that really like pulls at your nerves, or a thriller for that matter. I want my horror movies to be fun and just gory and relatable and just you know, you guys know what I mean. So though I don't think I'm like number one to recommend shit, I would highly suggest these five. I think like I'm spot on with these. I think most anyone would agree with me with these films. With these films right here, yeah, check these out, guys. April Fool's Day, Slumber Party Massacre, Final Girls, Intruder, Killer Party. All great pickups. Let me know what your favorite slashers are, guys. Let me know in the comments down here. Come on. Because, like I said, they're my favorite. I love slashers. I love horror flicks. Yeah, let me know what you think of any of these films. If you got any questions, suggestions, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that stupid shit. You know, I'm like the worst of this shit, man. Honestly, because, like, I don't promote all the time. I don't have, like, special Facebook or Instagram pages. So, I'd like to think this is a hidden gem. If you guys enjoy my videos, welcome. Because I don't promote shit. I just sit here and ramble on and talk shit. So, if you've stayed this long in the video, I appreciate you. I really do, honestly. Let me know what you guys are watching. Other than that, watch more slashers, watch more horror. October shouldn't be the only reason to watch horror movies. Other than that, Blood Guts Gore. I'll check you guys next time.